Hello everyone, my name is Tyler and welcome to AI Football Prediction Lab, Europe's most trusted football prediction channel. This Saturday, a total of 21 matches will be played across Europe's top 5 leagues. All of these games have been carefully reviewed by our European football expert Luca, and he will share his analysis and predictions with you. In this video, we want to do something a little different. We'd like you to share your own 3 top picks from these 21 matches in the comments section. Tell us the 3 predictions you trust the most, and let's discuss them together. Please note that our own top picks, meaning our top predictions, are shared exclusively with our premium members. And don't forget, you can become a premium member for the price of a cup of coffee. Now let's turn it over to Luca and hear what he has to say about these 21 games.
Hello everyone, Luca here. As Tyler mentioned, we have 21 matches to talk about today, so as always, we'll start with the Premier League. Our first match is between Brighton and Everton. Brighton lost their last match, but what is more concerning is that they have recorded only 1 win in their last 10 games. However, they are not an easy team to beat. Everton, on the other hand, managed to secure a point at home against Leeds United in their previous match, but with players returning from the Africa Cup of Nations, I expect Everton to show signs of improvement. My prediction is Everton +2 handicap. This is a matchup between two teams that are very close in terms of quality. Because Everton failed to win last week, they are likely to approach this game more cautiously. Even if Everton lose this match, it would most likely be by a 1-goal margin at most. There is also a strong chance that this game ends in a draw. Our next match is between Leeds United and Arsenal. Arsenal finished top of the 36-team Champions League group, winning 8 out of 8 matches. However, they have failed to win their last 3 league games, which makes this match crucial for them. Leeds United, on the other hand, have shown great form over their last 11 matches, suffering only 1 defeat. That loss came against Newcastle, conceded via a last-minute goal. They are genuinely very difficult to beat. My prediction is Arsenal to win. Arsenal rested several key players during their midweek Champions League match, and I expect them to be mentally and physically ready for this game. It will be a very tough match, but I still believe Arsenal will win this game in their push for the title. Our next match is between Wolverhampton and Bournemouth. Although Wolves have not been mathematically relegated, it is almost impossible for them to survive. But they want to play their remaining matches, especially at home, as strongly as possible and give their fans a proper farewell to the Premier League. Bournemouth, on the other hand, are a team that is involved in high-scoring games and have no problems in attack. Even though they have lost some of their key players, they have consistently managed to replace them successfully. My prediction is Bournemouth double chance. Despite losing their most important player, Semenyo, Bournemouth are still performing at a very high level. Most recently, they managed to beat Liverpool 3-2. For this away game, I believe Bournemouth can at least take 1 point. Our next match is between Chelsea and West Ham. Chelsea have managed to find good chemistry under their new manager. They have won their last 2 league matches and also picked up a very important Champions League victory, securing a place in the top 8 with an away win against Napoli. Their confidence is very high. West Ham, on the other hand, have also picked up form after a very poor period, winning their last 2 matches and regaining hope in their fight to stay in the league. With injured players and those returning from the Africa Cup of Nations now back, they are feeling much more confident. This is a very difficult match to predict. My pick is Chelsea not to score 2 goals in the first half. West Ham are likely to put in a very solid defensive performance. Especially against a Champions League fatigued Chelsea, I do not expect West Ham to concede 2 first-half goals. Our next match is between Liverpool and Newcastle. Newcastle put in a huge effort during the week away at Paris Saint-Germain, but because they failed to win, they missed out on a top 8 finish. Liverpool, on the other hand, secured their place in the top 8 with a comfortable win against Karabakh, the Azerbaijani side, and they did not have to spend too much energy. For that reason, Liverpool come into this match 1 step ahead. My prediction is both teams to score. Liverpool are fully aware that Newcastle are fatigued, and they will want to take advantage of this by playing with high intensity and pressure. However, Newcastle are a team that can always score on the counter-attack, so I believe both teams will score in this game. Now we move on to Spain's La Liga. Our first match is between Real Oviedo and Girona. Unless there is a very big surprise, Real Oviedo are expected to be relegated. In their last match against Barcelona, they created a few important chances, but overall they are very weak in attack. Girona, on the other hand, have managed to pull away from the relegation zone thanks to a run of back-to-back wins and points in recent weeks. However, the danger is not completely gone yet. My prediction is Girona not to lose. Girona will not want to lose their momentum. Of course, winning away from home is never easy, but I believe they will at least come away with a draw. Our next match is between Osasuna and Villarreal. Villarreal are a team that have been in decline in recent weeks. They have also lost 3rd place to Atletico Madrid, although it is important to remember that Villarreal still have a game in hand. That said, they also put in a big effort away from home in the Champions League against Bayer Leverkusen in their last match. Osasuna, on the other hand, are a team on the rise. They have been playing well in recent weeks and have picked up back-to-back wins. My prediction is Osasuna to score at least one goal. Villarreal are Champions League fatigued and slightly behind in terms of form. Therefore, even if Villarreal manage to win this match, I still believe Osasuna will score at least one goal at home. Our next match is between Levante and Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid put in a huge physical effort in their last Champions League match against Bodo Glimt, but they failed to win and as a result missed out on a top 8 finish. Levante, on the other hand, were widely expected to be relegated during the winter break, but they have picked up important points in their last 4 matches. There is still hope for them, and this match is very important in their fight for survival. My prediction is a goal in the second half. This is not an easy match to predict, but due to fatigue, Atletico Madrid's performance may drop in the second half. For that reason, I expect at least one goal after the break. Our next match is between Elche and Barcelona. Barcelona are in a tight title race with Real Madrid, with just 1 point separating the two sides. They cannot afford to make mistakes, and they also played a physically demanding Champions League match against Copenhagen during the week. Elche, on the other hand, have been slightly out of form in recent weeks, but they have still shown this season that they are a solid mid-table team. My prediction is both teams to score. As you know, Barcelona often play with a very high defensive line, which gives the opposition counter-attacking opportunities. For that reason, I believe Elche can take advantage of this and find a goal. I expect a match where both teams get on the score sheet. Now we move on to Italy's Serie A. Our next match is between Pisa and Sassuolo. Pisa started very well away from home against Inter last week and even went 2-0 up, but they were unable to protect the score and eventually suffered a heavy 6-2 defeat. Despite being bottom of the league, there is still some hope for them. However, they have scored only 2 goals at home all season, which is a terrible number. They need to turn this around. Sassuolo, on the other hand, managed to stop their poor run with a win last week. They are a resilient team and are expected to finish the season in the mid-table positions. My prediction is Pisa to score at least one goal. Pisa have been very poor at home this season, but if they want to stay in the league, they must change that now. I believe Pisa will be able to score at least once against Sassuolo in this match. Our next match is between Napoli and Fiorentina. Fiorentina have picked up important points in recent weeks, but after their loss to Cagliari, they are still sitting inside the relegation zone. For them, every match is critical. Napoli, on the other hand, followed their poor league form by losing 3-2 to Chelsea in the Champions League, which resulted in their elimination. It has been one of the biggest disappointments of this Champions League campaign. My prediction is at least one goal in the second half. Napoli will play to win, but they are clearly fatigued and they do not have a very deep squad. Even though they have made new signings, I still believe a tired Napoli can make mistakes. Fiorentina, who are desperate for points, will push hard. For that reason, I expect to see at least one goal in the second half of this match. Our next match is between Cagliari and Hellas Verona. As we mentioned earlier, Cagliari picked up a very important 3 points away at Fiorentina, which helped them move further away from the relegation zone. Hellas Verona, on the other hand, are still battling relegation. They missed a big opportunity last week after losing 3-1 at home to Udinese. Every single point is crucial for them. My prediction is over 1.5 goals. I am expecting at least 2 goals in this match. Cagliari will want to win again and move even further clear of the relegation zone, as they do not want to lose their momentum. However, every point is also vital for Hellas Verona. If they concede, they will be forced to open up. For that reason, I expect at least 2 goals in this game. Now we move on to Germany's Bundesliga. Our first match is between Augsburg and St. Pauli. St. Pauli were very fortunate in their midweek game against Leipzig, where they managed to rescue a point with a last-minute penalty. Augsburg, on the other hand, have not yet managed to move clear of the relegation zone. My prediction is over 1.5 goals. I believe Augsburg will be able to find the back of the net in this match. Every point is also crucial for St. Pauli, so they will push forward as well. For that reason, I expect to see at least 2 goals in this game. Our next match is between Frankfurt and Leverkusen. Both teams were involved in Champions League action during the week, so there could be some fatigue and lack of concentration in this game. My prediction is both teams to score. I believe both sides will find the back of the net. Due to fatigue and possible concentration issues, we may see defensive mistakes from both teams. For that reason, I expect goals at both ends. Our next match is between Hoffenheim and Union Berlin. Hoffenheim continue to win matches and climb up the table. They are currently third in the league, and in their last match, despite playing with 10 men for a long period after a red card, they still managed to win away at Werder Bremen. Union Berlin are also one of the strong teams in the league and are not easy to beat. My prediction is Hoffenheim not to lose double chance. Hoffenheim are continuing their upward momentum, and in a match like this, I expect them to at least take a point at home. Our next match is between Leipzig and Mainz. Mainz have managed to move away from the bottom of the table after picking up points in recent weeks, but they are still inside the relegation zone. In particular, they have been defending very well lately. Leipzig, on the other hand, are still in the race for a top 2 finish. They also won their last match and have continued their strong away form. My prediction is no 3 goals in the second half. Mainz know that getting at least 1 point from this match is crucial in their fight to avoid relegation. Every point matters for them, so I expect Mainz to play very compact. For that reason, I do not expect to see 3 goals in the second half. Our next match is between two teams that are very close in terms of points and overall performance, Werder Bremen and Borussia Mönchengladbach. Werder Bremen in particular will not want to lose this match, as the gap to the relegation zone is slowly getting smaller. My prediction is no goal in the first 15 minutes. I expect the match to start cautiously. Neither team will want to make an early mistake, so I do not expect to see a goal in the opening 15 minutes. Our next match is between Hamburg and Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich managed to beat PSV away from home in the Champions League during the week and finished second in their group. In the league, they are already top of the table. Hamburg, on the other hand, are fighting to avoid relegation. They are not an easy team to beat, but this time the task will be very difficult. My prediction is Bayern Munich to win. Yes, Bayern Munich may rotate their squad, and the coach could choose to rest some players. However, I still believe Bayern Munich have enough quality and strength to take all 3 points from this tough away fixture. Now we move on to France's Ligue 1. Our first match is between Paris FC and Marseille. Paris FC have started the second half of the season strongly and are showing clear signs of recovery. They have picked up 4 points from their last 2 matches. Marseille, on the other hand, suffered a heavy defeat in the Champions League and finished outside the top 24, which was a big disappointment. My prediction is Marseille not to score 3 goals. Given Paris FC's strong form and Marseille's low morale, I expect Marseille to struggle in this match. For that reason, I do not see them scoring 3 goals. Our next match is between Lorient and Nantes. Lorient are one of the informed teams in the league and have gone around 8 matches unbeaten, collecting important points during this run. Nantes, on the other hand, are fighting to avoid relegation, and the gap to 15th placed Lorient is slowly increasing. They know that they need to take at least 1 point from this match. My prediction is under 3.5 goals. I do not expect to see 4 goals in this match. Nantes are in a relegation battle and will be fully focused. I expect them to put in a strong defensive performance, so I do not see this game producing 4 goals. Our next match is between Monaco and Rennes. Rennes have picked up important points over the last 9 to 10 weeks and have climbed up to 6th place in the table. Monaco, on the other hand, may have managed to finish inside the top 24 in the Champions League, but their league form has been very poor, with 4 defeats and 1 draw in their last 5 matches. My prediction is both teams to score. I am expecting goals from both sides. Rennes have been very strong in attack in recent weeks and should be able to find the net against a tired Monaco. Monaco, meanwhile, will not want to lose again at home, and I expect them to score as well. I believe we will see a match where both teams get on the score sheet. We've now wrapped up the analysis and predictions for 21 matches taking place this Saturday across Europe's top 5 leagues. As Tyler mentioned, let us know your 3 most trusted picks from these matches in the comments. We wish everyone good luck and we'll see you in the next video.